Hi students, how are you? Good morning all of you ma. Okay, Indian relief features continue. Already half of the lesson last class completed. Today discuss about India relief features part 2. Part 2. India relief features. India relief features. What is meaning of India relief features? Different names. India, different names, landforms, relief features, physical features, etc. So, all these places where we live may not be having uniform. It may vary from height elevated to plain land over valleys. When we travel from one place to another place, we may observe differently in landscapes like platitudes, mountains, plains, valleys, deserts, etc. So, the landscape are called landforms. India divided 6 major divisions. India landforms 6 major divisions. What are they? India physical features divided 6 major divisions. 2 marks question. The lesson depend on totally mapping skill. Okay? Indian relief features 6 divisions, 6 major divisions. First one, the Himalayas. The Himalayas. Second one, the Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain. Third one, the Peninsular Plateau. Peninsular Plateau. Fourth one, the coastal plains. Coastal plains. Fifth one, the Thar Desert. Sixth one, the highland. So, India relief features. Map. Look at the map. Himalaya mountains identify. Look at the map. This is the region Himalaya mountains. Mountain. The Himalaya mountains ranges run west-east direction in the form of a NH with a distance about 2400 kilometers. 2400 kilometers. Their width different 500 in the western region to 200 in the central and eastern region. So, the Himalaya mountains compares the three parallel ranges. The Himalayas comprise three parallel ranges. What are they? Three parallel ranges. Three parallel ranges in Himalayas. Parallel ranges in Himalayas. Number 1. First one, the Himadri. The Himadri or the Greater Himalayas. Greater Himalayas. Second one, Lesser Himalayas or Himachal. Lesser Himalayas or Himachal. Third one, the Shivalik Hills. The Shivalik Hills. Firstly, the Himadri or Greater Himalayas. The three parallel ranges. The Himadri or Greater Himalayas. The ranges are separated with deep valleys and extensive plateau. So, the highest peak in the world, Everest, Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world, the Mount Everest in the region. The highest peaks with an average elevations of about 6,100 meters. The Greater Himalayas composed on ice cover. So, you find lot of glaciers. Next, Lesser Himalayas or Himachal. Lesser Himalayas, which has the most rough relief. This region, most rough relief. The average height 3,700 to 4,500 kilometers. So, Pirpanjal and Mahabharata ranges important in the Lesser Himalayas. Next, famous hill stations in the Lesser Himalayas. Simla, famous hill stations in the Himachal or Lesser Himalayas. Simla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikhet. In the Lesser Himalayas, some hill stations. Okay. So the southern next the Shivalik Hills. The Shivalik Hills. The Shivalik Hills southernmost range the Shivalik. Width 10 to 15. 10 to 15 kilometers. Width 900 to 1100 kilometers. These ranges are called by different names. Jammu Kashmir, Jammu Hills, Mismi Hills in Arunachal Pradesh, Khachar in Assam. Okay. The eastmost boundary of the Brahmaputra Valley. This division is known as Purvanchal. Local names. Some states. For example, Purvanchal. Purvanchal. Purvanchal Hills. Hills states. Purvanchal, which state? Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh. Patkai. Patkai, Arunachal Pradesh. Naga Hills. Nagaland. Manipuri Hills. Manipur. So this is Purvanchal. Okay. This is Purvanchal. Purvanchal mountains. This area is Purvanchal. Purvanchal. Okay. The uses of Himalayas. Use of Himalayas. Use of Himalayas in humans. Firstly, the uses of Himalayas. Firstly, 4 marks question. Use of Himalayas. Firstly, attract tourists. Secondly, many medical plantations production. Implementation irrigation. Implementation of irrigation. Fourth one, industries and agriculture development. development. Fifth one, they also cold winds, stopped from Central Asia. From Central Asia. Sixth one, the rivers use of future generations. That's all. From the Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain. What is meaning of plain? Plains are level lands with flat surface which have maximum height to 200 meters above the sea level. Okay. The Himalayas, 3 rivers, the Ganga, the Indus, and the Brahmaputra. And their tributaries resulted in the formation of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plains are divided 3 parts. How many parts? 3 parts. Which parts? 3. What are they? Number 1. Western part. Western part. Secondly, central part. Thirdly, eastern part. This is Indo-Gangetic Plains parts. So, the Indo-Gangetic Plain, the Himalayan rivers, the Indus and its tributaries, Jhelum, the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas, the Sutlej. How many tributaries in Indus? The Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas, the Sutlej. The Sutlej flowing from the Himalayas. Flowing from the, one more question. Flowing from the Himalayas. So, the main part, one second. The main part, Pakistan, major part of the Pakistan, minor part of the Punjab Haryana, Punjab, Haryana. Tibet, Manas Sarovaram. The perennial rivers, 3 perennial rivers flowing in India. So, the Indus entering Jammu Kashmir state and Punjab, Haryana to Pakistan, joining by Arabian Sea. Okay, so this reason is fertile soils. This reason is Doab. What is meaning of Doab? Fertile soils between 2 rivers are called Doab. Doab. Secondly, Central Part 2. Central Part 2. The central part is known as the Ganga Plain. It extends from the rivers Gaggar to Teesta. Gaggar to Teesta. This is Western Part 2. Ganga region. Ganga, the Indo-Gangetic region. This areas fertile soils. This region is very fertile soils. So this is Indo-Gangetic plain. Indo-Gangetic plain. Ganga river flowing firstly UP state. UP state. It is known as the Ganga plains. It extends from the river Gaggar to Teesta. Gaggar to Teesta. Okay. The Ganga rivers tributaries of Ganga. Yamuna, Son, Kosi. This part is mainly spread in the states UP. This is mapping skill. UP, Jharkhand, Haryana, West Bengal, Bihar. Ganga spread in the states Uttar Pradesh, Pachim Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand and Haryana. So this is Ganga plain. Okay. Next, eastern part. The eastern part of the Assam state, mainly river Brahmaputra. Is mainly responsible for this formation. So this is Ganga, the Indo-Gangetic plain. What is dunes? One more question. Dunes. The valleys laying of the between lesser Himalayas and Shivalik hills are called dunes. For example, Kotli Dune, Patli Dune, Dehra Dune. Located the map. Himadri, the Himalayan parallel ranges. Himadri, Himachal, Shivalik. So the valleys laying of the between lesser Himalayas. This is lesser Himalayas and Shivaliks between dunes. For example, Kotli Dune, Patli Dune, Dehra Dune. Next, what is Babar? The Himalayan. What is Babar? One more questions. This one more questions. What is Babar? What is Babar? The Himalayan rivers flowing down deposit gravel and pebble sedimentary rocks in narrow belt in 8 to 16 kilometers. Which kilometers? Wait, 8 to 16. 16 kilometers. But found parallel to foot Shivalik hills are called Babar. What is pteroid? What is pteroid? Pteroid means Babar appear in lower areas and form a swampy, marshy lands. Is called pteroid region. The Indian relief features third landform, the peninsular plateau. The peninsular plateau. Third landform. First, the Himalayas. Second, the Indo-Gangetic Plain. Third one, the peninsular plateau. In the words peninsula plateau, two words, two features. Firstly, peninsula. What is meaning of peninsula? Peninsula, three side water, one side land are called peninsula. Three side water, one side land are called peninsula. India is a peninsula. India is a Peninsula. So this is India. The Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal on the east. Arabian Sea on the west. The Indian Ocean on the south. So, three side water, one side land are called peninsula. So, next, platitude. Platitude means a platitude is an invalid flat land. For example, different kinds of platitudes in India. For example, Chota Nagpur platitude. Chota Nagpur platitude. Malwa platitude. Deccan or peninsular platitude. Another example, this is mountain, this is valley, this is table. Three pictures differently. This is mountain. Mountain is height. Valleys, low level. Height level, low level, flat level. Plateau. So, this is platitude. A plateau is an elevated flat land. So, platitudes. Okay, ma? The highest platitude in the world. The highest platitude in the world. Which platitude? Tibet. Tibet platitude height. It height 4,000 to 6,000 meters. 6,000 meters in the highest plateau in the world. Okay, ma? Next, highest plateau in the world. Next, a platitude, a topography of platitude is silty tilted towards east and western. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Western and from the eastern and eastern. From the eastern and eastern edges of respectively. This is Eastern Ghats. The Eastern Ghats continually Ghats. Western Ghats continually Ghats. This is Eastern Ghats. Divided some small parts. This is Western Ghats. The Western Ghats started Mumbai to Nilgiris. Mumbai to Nilgiri. Eastern Ghats started Mahanadi to Nilagiris. So Western Ghats height with 1600 kilometers. 1600 kilometers. Eastern Ghats height 900 kilometers. 900 kilometers. The southernmost tip of the plateau is Kanyakumari. The southernmost tip is Kanyakumari. The east there is the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Chota Nagpur Plateau. The Chota Nagpur Plateau is rich mineral resource. The Chota Nagpur Plateau rich mineral resource. For example, coal, mica, iron, gypsum, manganese, etc. Next, this is Peninsular Plateau. This is Peninsular Plateau. A triangular landmass called Deccan Plateau. A triangular landmass called Deccan Plateau. Okay, ma? Deccan, the Western Ghats higher than the Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats higher than the Eastern Ghats. So Deccan Plateau region east slope is seen. Understand, ma? Slope is seen. Next, the Eastern Ghats and Nilagiris eastern southern boundaries respectively. So near Gudaluru, the Nilagiris join the Western Ghats, the rise to over height of about 200 meters. Nilagiris height to Western Ghats, Nilagiri heights 200 meters. The famous hill station Udaka Mandalam. Nilagiris. The famous hill station Udaka Mandalam, Ooty, is located in Nilagiris. Height to Dodabetta. The Nilagiris Ooty. The Nilagiris Dodabetta height to 2,637 meters. In the highest peak in Nilagiris. So Anaimudi 2,695 meters. Anaimalai Hills is the highest peak in South India in Kerala state. Highest peak in South India, Anaimudi. Which hills? Anaimalai Hills. Okay, ma? Next, southern, the highest peak in southern India, North India, The Mount Everest. The Mount Everest height 8,848 kilometers. So next, the highest peak in Eastern Ghats. The highest peak in Eastern Ghats. The highest peak in Eastern Ghats, Arakonda in Chintapalli, founded in Chintapalli. This is Andhra Pradesh. The state is Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is state in Arakonda in Visakhapatnam district. నల్లమల ఎలికొండలు, నల్లమల కొండలు, శేషాచలం కొండలు, శేషాచలం కొండల్ and some of the hilly tract of Eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats. So this is Indian Peninsular Plateau. This is Peninsular Plateau. Next, the rivers are not perennial rivers. The rivers are not perennial rivers. Only Himalayan rivers. Sorry, peninsular rivers. Peninsular rivers, for examples, Godavari, Krishna, Penna, Kaveri, Tungabhadra, etc. So this is Peninsular Plateau in the division Indian physical features and relief features. Fourth division, the Thar Desert. The Thar Desert. What is meaning of desert? What is meaning of desert? Desert means sandy soils. Number one, sandy soils. Low rainfall. Heavy low rainfall. Warm climate. Fourth, heavy temperature. Heavy temperature called Thar desert. Sorry, desert. Okay. The Thar Desert is located on the leeward side of Aravalis. Leeward side of Aravalis, which is located in Aravali. Which located in Aravali. Which located in Thar Desert. Thar Desert is West Rajasthan. Thar Desert is located in West Rajasthan. Okay, understand? Okay, ma? This region, Rajasthan state. This is Aravali ranges. Okay, and receiving very low amount of rainfall, ranging from 100 to 150 millimeters per year. Okay, so the river Luni, only river in this area. Indira Gandhi Canal, Luni rivers, this region, only river in this area. Okay, ma? Indira Gandhi Canal, which is longest canal in the country. Indira Gandhi Canal length 650 kilometers. Longest in the country. Okay, this is the fourth landform, Indian features. Okay, next the coastal plains. The coastal plains. Coastal plains. Fifth landform. In India, fifth landform. Coastal. How many coastals in India? Two coastals. What are they? West coast and eastern coast. West coast and eastern coast. The southern India mostly covered by lot of water bodies. For example, Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, next Arabian Sea. So totally coastal plains area. In this area is coastal plains. Okay, ma? West coast, east coast. Western part of the west coast, western part of the east coast. Western coast started Ran of Kutch, and ended at Kanyakumari. Western coast divided three parts. What are they? Northern coast part, middle part, and southern part. So, firstly, north part of the coast, local name Maharashtra, Mumbai, Goa. In Konkan coast in Mumbai, Goa, Konkan coast. Next, Canara coast in Karnataka state. Southern part, Malabar coast in Kerala state. Okay, Nama. Next, East coast local names started state Mahanadi, Odisha. Starting state and ending at Tamil Nadu. This is eastern coast. Eastern coast, Utkal coast in Odisha, Sarkar coast in Andhra Pradesh, Coromandel coast in Tamil Nadu. This is local names. This is local coastal names. Okay. Next stretches from Mahanadi in Odisha to Kaveri Delta in Tamil Nadu. These plains are formed by rivers Krishna, Godavari, Penna, Tungabhadra, and are very fertile soils. Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, flowing Arabian, flowing east side of joining Bay of Bengal. So, under very fertile soils, coastal zones also enables rich fishing resource. Lake like Chilaka Lake, which state? Odisha. Chilaka Lake and Pulikatu Kolleru Lakes in Andhra Pradesh. Pulikatu Kolleru Lakes in Andhra Pradesh. Important features of the coastal plain. Okay. Next, sixth, last and final, sixth physical feature, the islands. The highlands. Highland means outside water, called islands. For example, Greenland, Ireland, Andaman Nicobar Island, Lakshadweep. So, India is two groups of islands. Andaman Nicobar Islands in Bay of Bengal. Lakshadweep in Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea. This is Andaman Nicobar Islands. This is Lakshadweep Island in Arabian Sea. The Andaman Nicobar Islands formed due to volcanic island. In this island, we observed two volcans, Narkodam, Baren. Two volcans and Baren. Okay. So, in these islands, one important place. This important place, Indira Point. In this observed important place, Indira Point. So, next, Lakshadweep. This is formed the coral reefs. Lakshadweep, the total area 32 square kilometers. 32 square coral reefs formed. Lakshadweep formed coral reefs. This area 32 square kilometers. This is Indian Relief Feature 6 division. The lesson is over. Okay, ma? Okay. Today we learn about this topic, important discussions. Important points. India major relief divisions. Second, the location of Himalayas and use of Himalayas. The Indo-Gangetic Plain. Third, the Peninsular Plateau. Fourth, Indian famous hill stations. Sixth, river system, the Thar Desert. The coastal plains importance. Formation of islands. Today we will learn about this topic, important keywords. Homework. First two 4 marks questions. All questions is 4 marks questions. So this is homework. First question. Which are the major physiographies divisions of India? Once again, which are the major physiographic divisions of India? 6 divisions. Second, what is the influence of the Himalayas on Indian agriculture? Importance in agriculture. Indian agriculture. Third question, mapping skill. 5th academic standard, mapping skill. Locate at the following places given in India map. First one, Aravalli Hills. second one Anaimudi, third one Chota Nagpur Plateau, fourth one Uttar Pradesh. Okay, thank you.